Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Monica Reagor, and this is My GRC POV, and I'm back again from behind the scenes with a private interview. We're at the Annual Summit for NABCRMP, and you know what? We're talking to one of the most influential individuals and voices in compliance specifically in cybersecurity insurance, and that is Elle Michelle. So, Elle, welcome to My GRC POV. So listen, how's coming up?
It's going very well. I'm learning a lot, getting some insight, getting some connective tissues around what I do. In my personal business is always great. We can have more focused conversations. We have continuity of intention on all sides and fronts. So it's really good.
I really love it. So this is one of the reasons why you want to come to conferences like this, because you can network, but most of all, you learn something new. And you actually will see like how your form of compliance actually translates and basically transpose it into the various spaces. So I'm going to jump right into my questions. So Elle, tell me, how has NAB influenced your career or your perspective on compliance and risk management as a minority professional?
Wow, NABCRMP is a great community for professionals in risk management and compliance. And it's a safe place to sit transparently, not just about the industry and but also about our lived experiences in this space. And so it's been amazing. I received love and support. And I've also had the privilege to work for back-end people from a perspective of coaching as well as from sharing my knowledge. So it's been amazing. I've been about 3 years now of 5 years, and I'm looking forward to continuing to be a part of the community and contributing and receive as I have over the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's great. One of the things everyone here at NABCRMP knows Elle Michelle, not only just because of her wisdom, but because she's personable and she's like that sister girl that gives you that good wisdom, but is raw and authentic. Just saying, that is Elle Michelle. So, Elle, let's talk about something else. What do you see to be as the biggest challenge in basic compliance and risk professionals today? And what are some of the things that you're doing to hopefully kind of impact that shifted or change?
I think the ever-changing footprint of compliance, particularly global companies, that's a challenge. Changes in the regulations. I think the biggest challenge in the U.S. is that we are experiencing an administration that is operating anti-competitive to compliance rules and discipline. And so there's difficult to have those conversations in the business in a country where things are not being considered from the compliance and regulatory perspective. And so, fish rotten from the head. So oftentimes, people see the head not acting properly. They feel like it's their office to also in the same way. So it'll be interesting to see how that continues to grade. So I think that's a great challenge.
Absolutely. So what are some of the things that you're doing to kind of counteract that? Or maybe have the conversations where people think they have permission to operate outside of the guide. Right.
Reminding people that compliance is bigger than the moment. Right? It's about continuity. It's about the picture. It's about what is safe for people on a big picture, and letting people know the impact of having compliance. That companies won't believe it otherwise. There's a great mitigator for it. So happy that and so hold on to this. It wasn't at the speed getting other people active and training that.
Perfect. It's just, this is exactly what this is, right? So one of the challenges in compliance today, we really have to really speak up and just say what we need to say, and then let the chips fall where they may. Because at the end of the day, our responsibility is to be proactive, operate in a space of truth and moral integrity. And at the end of the day, it's up to businesses to decide if this is a strategy. So last but not least, because we're in between breakout sessions, and that is, as we look ahead, what changes or opportunities do you believe industry must embrace to ensure greater equity, accountability, and inclusion?
Two things. One, I think we need to embrace AI responsibly, with the emphasis on responsibly, because it is a tool and it does require people and someone to use the tool responsibly. And also, we have to make sure that the pipeline of young professionals and risk compliance are supporting, and that we're filling that pipeline and letting young folks know what's available, what's possible in this space. of all walks. So, for example, there's only one HBCU with a risk management and insurance major and program, and that's Southern University. And that's right up the street from where we are, we're in New Orleans and at Rouge. And so there are other programs that are coming on board to fill the pipeline with more diverse talent and just letting young people know what's possible in this industry, and that they can participate in a multi-trillion-dollar industry and have understanding, because oftentimes if it's not demonstrated to them in the community, or if it's not demonstrated to them in other ways, they don't even know this is a possibility. And so it's not on their menu of options. And so when you have young people in the community and you talk to them about career opportunities and options, and they're undecided, or they know they want to do business, they're not quite sure where, or they kind of sort of want to do law, they don't want to be a litigator, and they're not sure, how to fall in line with that. This is a good opportunity to introduce them to the opportunity to understand risk management or compliance, to make a good living, to problem solve, to have meaningful, substantive work, and making a decent living doing it as well.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point, because many of us, and including myself, you never considered compliance as a functioning career. It was like, hey, can you fill this role? And I was like, sure, because I got bills to pay. And now I absolutely love it, because I get to marry technology with compliance. And now I'm in my dream job, right? And so I think, to your point, is offering an opportunity to showcase that compliance is a great career, and it transcends to any industry that they choose. And the great thing about that is the opportunity to make the good living, and you're always in demand. And then as the world shifts and changes, right, that as long as you're always going to learn and research, and then you're always in your.
Absolutely. I always tell young people, whatever you're interested in, whatever you're passionate about, you can marry it with compliance, open risk management, and have a global career, because compliance is everywhere. It's not just in the U.S. And so the sky's the limit as to what they can do, and they can dive deep into whatever they're passionate about. So I met a young man that was interested in aviation, and I was like, great. There's a whole lot of things you can do for risk management and compliance in that space, because he wasn't interested in being a pilot. But there's so much we need to do. And now he's majoring in risk management and insurance under the business school, and a concentration in finance. And he's going to be in the aviation industry. He's already done 2 years of internship with an aviation manufacturer. And he's, on the way to being in that space. And before having a conversation with me, he didn't even know that was possible. He just knew something in aviation. And now that something is learning risk management and compliance. So these are the kind of meaningful conversations we have to have with young people to get them, to get this on their menu of options.
Absolutely. And I think this is a really important conversation. This is why you have to attend conferences like NABCRMP. NABCRMP is going to link people up with people like Elle Michelle, because she's going to talk about the real truth about something. And this is the thing that we need to do. If we want to grow this space for compliance, but also compliance professionals in the minority community. Listen, there's opportunities for you. I know everyone thinks about legal and attorneys, and all of those things, and that's great if that's the field that you want to go into. But if you're not interested in taking that additional educational path, that is absolutely okay. Risk, compliance, governance. If you are a researcher, if you're a writer, if you can problem solve, if you're a critical thinker, this is a great place for you. So listen, you guys, we're going to go back into our breakout sessions, but I want to say, Elle, thank you so much for stopping by and coming out our session. Listen, you guys, look, we are going to have Elle Michelle on My GRC POV shortly here in a podcast. So make sure you tune in, make sure you subscribe, Substack, you can see them on LinkedIn. And listen, let's get back to what we're doing. Talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Thanks.